Ever sat on a flight thinking, how did I end up in this seat? Cramped legs, no window, zero overhead space. And just your luck, you're stuck next to the bathroom. You're not alone. Meanwhile, some passengers look completely relaxed, feet up, bags stowed, dozing off like pros. What do they know that you don't? Here's the truth. Airlines never advertise. Your seat can make or break your flight, and there's a science to choosing the right one. It's not about spending more money, it's about mastering the hidden seat selection game they hope you never figure out. If you've ever been stuck in a seat that doesn't recline, lost your carry-on to a last-minute gate check, or waited forever to deplane while others breezed past you, this is your playbook to beat the system. And stick around till the end, because I'm revealing my ultimate seat selection strategy. It's a proven step-by-step method I've used on over 200 flights, and it's never failed. Before we dive into these game-changing secrets, hit that like button. It helps more smart travelers like you discover these tips and keeps this channel flying. Let's jump in. Secret number 1, the last row death trap. Here's what airlines won't tell you about those back row seats they're always trying to fill. They're designed to make your flight miserable. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a frequent flyer voluntarily choose the very last row? That seat that won't recline isn't just uncomfortable, it's a health hazard on long flights. Your spine stays locked upright for hours, creating stiffness that can last for days after landing. But here's the part that really gets me. You're paying the same price as passengers 3 rows ahead who can actually lean back and rest. The bathroom traffic is relentless. Every single passenger behind you, wait, there aren't any. But every passenger from the middle and front of the plane trudges past your seat. The odors, the noise, the constant bumping. One flight attendant told me she's seen passengers in the last row get hit by bathroom doors opening dozens of times per flight. Pro tip: if you absolutely must sit in the back, choose an aisle seat in the second to last row instead. You'll get 90% of the benefits with none of the bathroom chaos. Secret number 2, the exit row illusion that's costing you money. Airlines market exit row seats like they're doing you a favor. Extra legroom, premium experience. But here's what they're not telling you. You might actually be less comfortable than in a regular economy seat. First, you're paying extra for the privilege of doing their job. In an emergency, you become an unpaid flight crew member with serious legal responsibilities. But the real kicker? That underseat storage you rely on completely disappears. Your personal item, your medications, your snacks, everything goes in the overhead bin, which might be full by the time you board. I learned this the hard way on a flight to Denver. Paid $45 extra for exit row legroom, then had to gate check my carry-on because there was no bin space left. The premium seat ended up costing me an extra hour at baggage claim and nearly made me miss my connection. The temperature issue is real too. Those emergency exits aren't perfectly sealed. At 35,000 feet, you're essentially sitting next to a barely insulated wall with outside temperatures of minus 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Bring layers or you'll be miserable for hours. Secret number 3, why bulkhead seats are a double-edged sword. Bulkhead seats seem perfect. No one reclining into your space, extra legroom, unobstructed views. But airlines quietly remove the best parts while keeping the premium pricing. Here's the trap. Your tray table folds out from the armrest, making it smaller and more awkward to use. Try eating a meal or using a laptop. It's like working on a TV dinner tray. Plus, your armrest doesn't lift up, so you're locked into a narrower space than regular economy seats. The entertainment screen is also built into that armrest, positioned at an awkward angle that'll give you neck strain on flights longer than 2 hours. And forget about underseat storage. Just like exit rows, everything goes overhead. But here's the insider move. If you're traveling with minimal carry-on items and prioritize legroom over convenience, bulkhead seats can work. Just know exactly what you're trading off. Secret number 4, the middle seat nightmare. And when it's actually strategic. Everyone knows middle seats are terrible, but let me tell you why they're worse than you think, and the one scenario where they're actually brilliant. You're fighting for armrest territory with 2 strangers, you have 0 personal space, and accessing the aisle means disturbing at least one person every single time. But here's what most people miss. Middle seat passengers have the worst air circulation, making you more susceptible to getting sick from fellow passengers. However, and this is crucial, there's one exception that changes everything. Secret number 5, the Wilma boarding trap that's killing aisle seat strategy. This is where airlines are quietly screwing over their most loyal customers. Wilma boarding, window middle aisle, sounds efficient, but it's designed to force you into expensive upgrades. If you're an aisle seat person who likes to board early and secure overhead bin space, you're now boarding dead last. By the time you get on the plane, every bin is stuffed, and you're facing a gate check for items you've carried on for years. Here's the workaround. The airlines don't want you to know. Book a window or middle seat initially, then politely ask to switch with an aisle passenger once you're seated and have secured your bin space. Most people are happy to trade up to a window view, and you get the aisle access you wanted. Secret number 6, the front versus back sweet spot airlines hide. Airlines want you to believe first class or bust, but there's a secret zone that gives you 80% of the premium experience at economy prices. Rows 6 to 9 on most narrow-body aircraft hit the perfect balance. You're close enough to the front for early boarding and quick deplaning, but far enough back to avoid the chaos of families with young children who typically cluster in the first few rows. The ride is smoother here too. You're positioned over or just behind the wing, which is the aircraft's center of gravity. Less turbulence, less motion sickness, better sleep. But avoid rows 10 to 15 at all costs. This is where airlines typically place their most problematic passengers. The ones who couldn't get seats together, the last-minute bookers, the people who didn't pay for seat selection. It's chaos central. Secret number 7, the ultimate seat that airlines don't want you to find. After analyzing thousands of seat maps and flight configurations, there's one seat type that consistently delivers the best experience: the single center aisle seat on wide-body aircraft. This is your golden ticket. You get all the mobility benefits of an aisle seat without constantly standing up for your seatmates. You're positioned mid-cabin for optimal service and minimal turbulence. And here's the kicker. When Wilma boarding happens, you're in the aisle category but with none of the disadvantages. The secret to securing this seat: set an alarm for exactly 24 hours before your flight when online check-in opens. Have your confirmation number ready and grab that center aisle seat the moment it becomes available. Secret number 8, the seat guru strategy that beats airline recommendations. Airlines make money by steering you towards seats that benefit them, not you. Their seat maps highlight preferred seats that often have hidden drawbacks, like being next to the galley or bathroom. Seat Guru reveals the truth. Input your exact flight number and aircraft type, and you'll see color-coded warnings about seats with limited recline, misaligned windows, or extra noise. This tool has saved me from booking terrible seats dozens of times. Pro tip: screenshot the seat map before booking. Airlines sometimes change aircraft at the last minute, and you'll want proof of what you originally selected if you need to argue for a comparable seat. Secret number 9, the check-in timing that changes everything. Most travelers check in sometime in the 24-hour window, but the pros know it's all about the first 60 seconds. Airlines release their best remaining seats right at the 24-hour mark, and they disappear fast. Set multiple alarms. Have your confirmation number saved in your phone. Be ready to act immediately when that check-in window opens. I've seen passengers upgrade from middle seats to premium aisle seats just by being first in line digitally. The loyalty program hack. Even if you rarely fly with an airline, joining their frequent flyer program often gives you priority access to better seats during check-in. It's free and can make a huge difference. Secret number 10, when paying for upgrades actually makes sense. Here's the math airlines don't want you to do. Sometimes paying for a premium economy or preferred seat costs less than dealing with the consequences of a terrible seat. On flights longer than 4 hours, spending $25 to $50 for a better seat can save you days of recovery time from poor sleep and body stiffness. But here's the insider timing. These upgrade prices often drop significantly within 24 hours of departure as airlines try to fill premium seats. The sweet spot: check upgrade prices when you first book, then again 24 hours before departure. You'll often find 30 to 50% discounts on seat upgrades that airlines quietly offer to fill their premium sections. The ultimate seat selection strategy. After testing these strategies on hundreds of flights, here's your step-by-step action plan. Step 1. Use SeatGuru to research your specific aircraft before booking. Step 2. Target that single center aisle seat on wide-body planes or rows 6 to 9 aisle on narrow-body aircraft. Step 3. Set your 24-hour check-in alarm and be ready to act immediately. Step 4. If stuck with a poor seat, monitor for last-minute upgrade deals. Step 5. Always have a backup plan for Wilma boarding if you're in an aisle seat. The difference between a miserable flight and a comfortable journey often comes down to spending 5 minutes on strategic seat selection. Airlines are counting on you to just accept whatever they assign. But now you know better. Which of these seat secrets surprised you most? Have you ever been stuck in one of these problem seats? Drop your worst airplane seat story in the comments. I read every single one and love hearing your travel experiences. If this video helped you become a smarter traveler, smash that like button and subscribe for more insider travel tips that the airlines don't want you to know. And make sure to check out our video on hidden senior travel perks that could save you hundreds on your next trip. Thanks for watching Passport Pro. Safe travels.